Hi, and welcome back to the Roundtable. I am your host, Steven. Today I'll be talking about the latest release from Bonnie Raitt called Just Like That. This is her 18th studio album, and the album is comprised of 10 tracks, which are originals and covers. Um, as usual, Bonnie Raitt returns to her style of adult themed love found, love lost, love rekindled. You name it, she does it all. And she has no one does it better, in my opinion, like her. She continues that trend. This is a very relaxed album, a very confident album. She's with her backing band that's been around with her for many years, so they're very confident in playing reggae, rock, pop, ballads, blues, you name it, they're comfortable. This was recorded in real time. Although they were not together, it was recorded in real time, and they are feeding off the groove. They are professionals, and it sounds like it. The production is, crisp and clean, but still sounds gritty. It doesn't sound as commercial as, her comeback albums of Nick of Time and Luck of the Draw, when she kind of like exploded onto the scene. It's still very well done, very well produced. But like I said, it does have that grit, so it's somewhere in between. This is her first release in 6 years. It's like I said, it brings back her strong points of talking about love found, love lost, love rekindled. You name it, she does it. This time out, there is a sense of mortality because of COVID. She does sing. There's a song called "Living for the Ones," which basically, you live your life now because we don't know. We're not guaranteed, right? People died of COVID, and that was not by their choice that they died of old age or they died by this horrible, horrible thing. So this is her acknowledging that, and that instead of bitching and moaning about life, some people don't have that option anymore. They're 6 feet under. So she kind of brings a balance to it. There's a sadness of those who have passed on, but yet there's a message of be hopeful that you are still here and you get to see the sun hit your face. You wake up another day. So there's that balance of hope and loss on this record, and it's very well done. Also, the title track and the last song called Down the Hall are very interesting case studies. One is a story about a man who goes to this woman's door, and this woman lost her son, and she blames herself. And this guy comes in and says, your son gave me. I had a heart transplant, and your son's heart is in me. So now you have two people who you gave life to. It's a very interesting how a death can bring someone to life, right? There's that again, that link that she does. The last one is about down the hall is basically a story about a about a prisoner who kind of helps other prisoners through a program where he helps them if in case they're dying or they're having a bad time. He's like a mentor, and it shows like it's the way this guy is kind of trying to redeem himself by doing nice things for the other inmates. So very interesting character studies from her. I don't see her doing that too often. It's very Springsteenish in a sense, right? But still very well done. Like I said, this album is very well executed. Everybody plays fantastic. She sounds great for 72 years old. She sounds like in her 30s. Um, the playing is great. The songs are strong. I'm not saying it's going to be. There's not really hit singles per se, but they're great songs. So if anybody's looking for an album that has 10 great tracks, this is it. I don't think anything will be a pop hit, but it will be an album that kind of hits you and says, wow, like there's that link of despair and hope, and that balance and that yin and yang, how everything is intertwined. Like I said, a transplant patient gave life to someone. So someone died, they took that and gave life to someone else. So there is that. And I think that's the very endearing part of this record, that for every part of darkness in this world, she finds a light. And I think that's very interesting. And I like that in a record. This is very, very, there's a balance and it works out very well. So if you're looking for an album that's very well sung, very well played, the songs are well written, this is it. Even though they're covers, they're still great. She's taken them, she's made them own. There is a sentiment behind them that is very, very profound. So if you're looking for something like that, I can easily recommend Just Like That by Bonnie Raitt for anyone out there who's looking for a good record out there. If they say they don't make them like they used to, this is one of those cases where here you go. they do make them like they used to. And she seems to do this with ease. So this is Steven from the Roundtable recommending Just Like That by Bonnie Raitt, her 18th studio album. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know if you have a favorite track. We'd love to hear from you. So subscribe, hit that like button. We'd love to hear from you. You know we do. We'll try to write back if we can. Again, this is Steven from the Roundtable. Live the dream. Take care.